All right. Good morning and welcome, YouTube viewers and Facebook viewers over here. Good morning and welcome to you Instagram viewers down here below. Just want you to know who you are. So you can follow along with our morning movement and mobility. Again, I'm Henry Byer with Strong for Life, and this is our morning recharge routine, helping you become a supple leopard. So we're going to begin today with our standing meditation, standing like a tree. You're going to have your feet about hip widths apart, toes pointing straight forward, not out to the side at all, toes directly forward, parallel to each other. You're going to slight bend in your knees, gently squeeze your glute muscles to help stabilize your lower back, and then hold your hands in a comfortable position as if you were holding a beach ball, like so. You want to imagine that your spine is being stretched, that you're getting lengthened through the spine the entire time. And then eyes open, soft gaze, not looking at anything particular. We'll just do this for about a minute, breathing in and out with your nose, using your belly to breathe. This is just a nice, gentle way to separate what you were doing right before this, which for most people might be sleeping or grabbing a cup of coffee, and then stepping into this arena where you're looking after your body, looking after your health and fitness by doing regular mobility and flexibility work. Okay, now bring your hands down to your thighs, and then put the back of your hands on the small of your back and just rock forward just a few times, keeping your weight evenly on your feet, and then side to side, side to side. This is just another transition from our standing meditation to the flexibility and mobility work to come. Then do a few hip circles in each direction. I'll go the other direction. Excellent. Okay, we're just going to do a few joint warm-ups. So we're going to do hands first. Just open and shut your hands. Try to make your fingers spread as wide as possible, and then make a fist. Just taking care of the joints of your fingers, keeping them healthy, and also giving some exercise to those extensor muscles in the back of your hand, because we grip a lot because our hands are more for gripping, right? Not for this extending. So we grip more than we extend. So we want to give those extensor muscles a little bit of a workout here. And then clasp your hands together, your fingers interlace with palms together. Roll your wrists in one direction and then roll them in the other direction. Excellent. And then separate your palms. Still keep your fingers interlaced, but separate your palms and just do a bunch of wild movements with your wrists here. And then go the other direction. Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right. Awesome. Now, some shoulder rolls. So with both shoulders together, going backwards. You know, maybe about 10 of these is good. And then go forward. A lot of times, you know, when I'm doing this, it's just more by feel. You know, it's funny, whenever I do these shoulder rolls, and it might be because it's cold in here, but it seems to, when I do these shoulder rolls, I get all this tingling up and down my shoulders and my head. My head's all tingly right now. So going forward like this. Now alternate shoulders going back like this, as if you're doing a backstroke, except you're not doing it with your arms. You're just doing it with your shoulders. Yeah, and then forwards. Yeah, excellent. Shake that out. And then we're going to just do a couple of arm, I don't even know what you call these, but you start with your palm up and then you bring your palm in next to your armpit and then rotate your arm around so that your palm is facing up in this position. So palm up to palm up, palm up to palm up. This is shoulder, elbow, and wrist all at the same time. All right, good. Now other arm. Great. Now we're going to stop down, get down on hands and knees here. We're going to do cat and cow. Just felt like needing to do this one today. So cow is where your back is an extension. You can imagine the cow have those, you can sometimes see those cows with those saggy backs. So you go into here and you're not pushing it. You're just going to wherever you're comfortable with. And then cat is where you arch your cat, that Halloween cat, right? That's what you're doing. So cow and cat. Just moving through this. Different days you'll feel like you need different movements. And today it just felt like a cat and cow day. Not stretching, just putting the spine through the movements here. All right, good. Now back onto the feet. And we'll just do a couple of hip movements. So I'm going to stand to the side here. So we have the hip thrust. This is where you're tilting your pelvis backwards. And then you're pushing your butt out and you're tilting your pelvis forward on this. So you just go back and forth, back and forth. Not pushing it, not overdoing it, just doing the movement. You're learning about pelvic position while doing this. And then we go side to side. So you can hip. So now you're tilting. I'm tilting my pelvis to the right and then tilting it to the left. Feel a stretch on the outside here a little bit as you do this. So we'll just combine those. So up like that, and then back, the butt up, and then to the side. So the hip thrust, side, butt back, side, thrust, back, butt back, side. Now go the other direction, side, butt back, side, hip thrust, back, butt back, side. This is posterior tilt, side tilt, interior tilt, side tilt. All right, good. Now we did a couple of these already, but we're going to do just a couple more of these hula hoops. I like to do this at the end. It feels sort of relaxing to those hips after having been doing those kind of thrusting actions. It can feel a little uncomfortable doing those, so I like doing these in the other direction now. Okay, awesome. So we're going to do some arm swings here. So just nice and easy arm swings, up and back, just letting the momentum carry your arms. You're not really trying to stretch anything here, just getting some momentum. And I forgot to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double knee bend. 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 Excellent. And then side to side. Here we go. Nice and easy. As you spin to the left or spin to the right, lift up your left heel. Sorry, I got that back. Spin to the right, pick up your left heel just a little bit. Spin to the left, pick up your right heel just to protect your knees. Again, doing about 25 here. I hardly ever count these. Trying to explain what to do. All right, good. Now, I got some text messages going through. You hear those dings? And I have this thread that I'm on, and sometimes these guys get really chatty at certain times of the day. All right, so this is sort of our basketball arm swing. So you go back, 1, 2, and 3. On 3, you're not shooting up above your head. You're just coming out about eye level, but you're extending at your ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, elbows, arms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 25 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just kind of drop from the top. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and now we're going to go back to our rotational swings. Remember, you want to keep yourself looking forward. So you pick a point on the wall or whatever is in front of you. I have a window with a mullion right down the middle of it. So I just look at that. And then that just helps. And as with the standing like a tree meditation where you're trying to lengthen your spine, you want to do the same here. You want to feel as if your spine is getting longer. That will create the room to help with rotating, with each one of the joints rotating in your spine. You're not asking one joint to make all the movement. It's a combination of all the vertebrae moving just a little bit, which gives you that movement. Now, just want to do a couple to the side here, like this. There we go. Nice. Again, not stretching far, just moving the body, waking up the joints. The stretching will just come naturally if to do this every day, the muscles become more supple, more pliable over time. Okay, so now breathing, reduced breathing exercise. We're going to do half and half. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move to the other one. So the first one is you're just bending over. You're pushing your hips back, dropping your arms, dropping your head. You're bending through the spine, breathing in, and then up, and breathe out through your mouth. So you bend over, pushing your hips back, breathing through your nose, breathing in, and then lifting up and exhaling through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Each time, you might just get a little bit further. As the muscles respond to the movement. Out. A couple more. Out. And then breathe out through your nose. Okay, so that's one breathing exercise. We'll do the other one. And this one is for if you have that other one, if you're not bothered by flexion in your spine. Some people are. You can do this because the goal here is to just like bend each one of the vertebrae as you're bending over, just making a little bit of bending to get your whole spine bent over. So if you have difficulty doing that, then this exercise is for you. So what you're going to do is start with your palms down, fingertips just gently touching each other. Look at your hands, and then raise your hands above your head as you breathe in. And then as you get as high as you can get, then gently push against like you're pushing the ceiling up or pushing the sky up, and then exhale as you bring your arms down, and then you're looking straight ahead at this point. And then your fingers come together, look between your fingers. Exhale. Fingers together, look down, follow your fingers as they go up as you're inhaling. And then push it up, and then bring your gaze to the horizon and drop your arms while exhaling. Gently squeeze your glutes during this to protect your lower back, but you're not bending backwards. One more. Excellent. So those are two breathing exercises. So now, today, I'm going to show you the 5 Tibetan rites. These are 5 exercises that you can do every day, just like my sun salutation and the Hindu push-ups. And actually, a couple of these exercises are duplicated to a certain degree. Just want to double check the time here. We have 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes. So let's just go through these. So the first Tibetan exercise, this one is interesting, but it's meant to align your chakras. If you're not familiar with the chakras, we have these 7 chakras going from 1 down here at the lowest end of your spine, and then the 7th is all the way up at the top of your head. And so these chakras have spinning energy, and this exercise is meant to sort of sync those spinning energies. And when you sync them, it gives you more vitality and energy. So you have your hands out to your side like this, and then you're going to spin clockwise. And like if you've ever heard about dancers, ballerinas, they usually pick a spot, and gymnasts, they pick a spot against the wall to look at, and then they spin, and then they watch it as long as they can, and then they spin their head around like that. So we're only going to do 3 of these. And if you start to feel dizzy, then just stop. Because even 3 of them, and we did this slowly. So as you get better at this, you'll do them quicker, and the goal is to do up to 21. So that's the first right. It's just this spinning chakra thing. 1. I'll do it again. 2, 3. Okay? All right. And then we do, you have to get down on the ground. And this one is a little bit more challenging. So I'll demonstrate it first. So you lie on your back. You have your hand, I'm going to do it like this. You have your hands down by your side. You're going to curl up your shoulders and simultaneously lift your legs up like this, exhaling while you do this. Now, lifting those legs might be difficult, so you could just bend your knees like this. Then you're exhaling while you're doing it. You should feel a strong contraction in your abs. With your shoulders, you do tuck your chin, but you're not pulling your head forward. Just tuck your chin and lift your shoulders up as if they're a single block, and then lie down. So we'll do 3 of those. And we'll do it with bent knee today. So let's begin. Or sorry, you're breathing in when you do this. The breathing in forces a very strong contraction in your abdominals. That's the second Tibetan right. So then you can come up onto your knees like this. And then put your palms like on your thighs, on the back of your thighs, back of your legs below your glutes, and then just arch your back. Here you're going to inhale as you reach back, and then come forward and exhale. I'll do it to the side like this. Exhale. We'll do 3 of them. And then we have, if remember from the thoracic bridge, in this one, start with your feet out in front of you. Then you have your hands, you're resting your upper body on your palms. Your fingertips are pointing your toes, pointing towards your feet. And then you come up into the table like this. Again, you're squeezing your glute muscles here, lifting up your chest. Then back down. That's 1. 2. And 3. Like that. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you come down. That one is different because you have from the one that we do in the sun salutation because your fingers are pointing in a different direction. So it gives your shoulders a little bit of a different stretch. And then we do the Hindu squat, the Hindu push-up again. Again, we're only doing 3. So you come down, chest up, push back, chest up, inhale, push back, exhale. And those are the 5 Tibetan rites. Okay. So I think we have about 10 more minutes. So we're going to do a few sun salutations here. Because those are really, I love those. So again, the sun salutation, breathe in. Then exhale as you bend over, step back with your right foot. Chest up into this lunge position. And then exhale as you go back into downward dog. And come forward. Point your toes. Inhale. Push back into downward dog. Exhale. Step forward with your left foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step forward. Stand up. Readjust. And that was 1 rep. Chest up. Inhale. Step back, downward dog, exhale. Come forward. Chest up, inhale. Push back. Exhale. Step forward, right foot. Chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Stand up. Reset. 2, 4 more. Step back, right foot. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog and forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step forward, left foot. Chest up. Inhale. Step forward. Exhale. Stand up. Reset. Step back, left foot, chest up, inhale, step back, downward dog, exhale, come forward, point your toes, inhale, chest up, push back, right foot forward, chest up, step forward, 2 more. Step back, right foot, chest up, come forward, point your toes, chest up, inhale, really squeeze those glutes to protect your back, push back, downward dog, step forward, left foot, chest up, keep your shoulders down, and last one. Back, left foot. Come forward. Push back, downward dog, exhale. Step forward, right foot. Chest up. Step forward, left foot. Awesome. So we already did a couple of the Hindu squats, and we'll actually just do 3 of those since we already did 3. So we'll do Hindu push-ups. Just 1, 2, 3. And now Hindu squats. Again, feet close together, toes fairly close together, like hip widths apart. Toes pointing out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I forgot if it's difficult to do those like that, you can do them with assistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on, like that. Okay? And now we'll do 3 thoracic bridges. This time, your fingers are pointing away from you. And then lift up. 1, 2, 3. You can also just, if that's hard on your arms, just sit here, scoot your forward and get that stretch in your biceps and your shoulders, and just start working on improving the joint strength in your elbows as well. Okay. So that there, we covered the Tibetan 5 rights today. And we also did our sun salutations. We packed it in. And let's just end with a few dynamic stretches here. And when you get a chance, at some point, work on your static stretches. So static stretches we've been doing are hip flexor stretch here. We've also been doing our hamstring stretch, which is just pushing back here so we can feel the stretch in our hamstrings there. And we have done our 90-90 stretch, right? Which is a glute stretch. So when you have a chance today, lunchtime or later today, squeeze in those stretches, because the key to improving flexibility is doing this stuff every day, a little bit every day, right? So now we're going to do a few just dynamic stretches. So swinging of the legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The legs you're going to do about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you do this in sets of 10. You want to build up 40 to 70 of these. Arms, we have double arm overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then single arm overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go back to our leg swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now do back like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then arms. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome. Okay. Very good. Thanks for being here again for morning movement and mobility. This is great stuff for working on your mobility and flexibility. Again, we want to do it every day, some amount of this every day. And this 30-minute routine, when you do it on your own, if you find a rhythm for yourself, you can compress this into a smaller thing. But it's also nice to do it with other people. So we're here most days, Mondays, around 6:30 Mountain Time. So please join. Again, my name is Henry Byer, and we're Strong for Life. And it's awesome to have you here. Instagram people down here, saying hi to Instagram people down here. Thanks for being here, and look forward to having you next time. And for you YouTube and Instagram live viewers, great to have you here. And we will see you next time, which will be tomorrow, I guess. So until then, have a great rest of your day. Get in those static stretches, those passive stretches, and we will check you next time. All right. Peace out.